Yes, yes, you know it. Gerard McClendon Live starts right now. Hey, if you commit a crime, should you be exempt from going to Cook County Jail? If you live in an upscale neighborhood, if you're a nice little girl who goes to New Trier High School, smokes a little weed the night before, and you're involved in a hit-and-run accident, you shouldn't have to go to Cook County Jail. It's much too dangerous. It's just too dangerous for you. If your family can't come up with a $50,000 for bail, you should be able to go to a kinder and more gentle jail, not Cook County Jail. Senior Erin Hughes' car allegedly struck sophomore Sarah Goone after school Friday at Winnetka Avenue and Green Bay Road. 16-year-old Goone is in critical condition after having surgery. Hughes' attorney, Jack Levin, said her family is having financial problems and cannot afford the $50,000 needed to bail her out, which is 10% of the bond. Levin said that means she'll be taken to Cook County Jail, where he fears she'll be frightened. Quote, she's an 18-year-old girl from the North Shore, and that's a very tough environment to be in. No kidding. Jail is frightening and tough. It isn't the Westin Hotel. It's not the Hyatt. It's not the Four Seasons. What does Attorney Levin expect? A spa with hot oil treatments, pedicures, and hot stone massages? If you commit an offense in Cook County, you should go to Cook County Jail. Your zip code, social status, and property value shouldn't give you an exemption from Cook County Jail. Call me, 877-358-2588, and tell me if $50,000 is too much. And if Erin Hughes is Miss Goody Two-Shoes for Cook County Jail. Can a Wilmette family afford $50K to bail their daughter out of jail? Call me, 877-358-CLTV. Tales from 26th and California. Holla at your man right here, 877-358-2588. Joining us now from Tribune Tower, the one and only Belcher and Associates Attorneys at Law, Matt Belcher. How are you this evening, Matt?
What's going on, Gerard?
Man, Attorney Belcher, alleged,
You're fired up, Gerard.
man,
I'm
upset here, man. You got to give some clarity to this situation. Alleged hit and run on a New Trier student by a New Trier student. Judge forces a second hearing after Erin Hughes admits to having smoked a little marijuana the night before. Reports state that the victim, Sarah Goone, a sophomore who's in critical condition, was hit, and that the alleged driver, Erin Hughes, kept going, actually passing by a police station and not reporting the accident. Talk to me, Matt Belcher. What about Attorney Jack Levin's request to not have his client in Cook County Jail? What's up with that?
Well, I think that's poor spin, Gerard. You know, there's other ways to put things, but when you start using racial code words like that environment or it's a frightening situation for a young suburban girl, well, it's a frightening situation for everybody that's there, no matter what suburb they come from.
Yeah.
So, George, you know, there's a couple of things that we have to identify here. First, I think that the Judge Orr, she has 25 years of experience, and I'm not going to second guess her because she's a tough judge and she knows how to handle her courtroom. But I'll tell you, if that toxicology report comes back clean, I'm pretty sure that the bond's going to go down to about $150,000.
Okay, and if it's $150K, you're looking at only $15,000, and I'm sure the family should be able to come up with that. You know, yeah, those remarks were, I think, probably more classist than racist, but just the under and overtone of the way it was said. I mean, as if she was like, as if Erin Hughes is this human being who's a first-class citizen, but if you're a second or third-class citizen, it's okay to go to Cook County Jail.
Right. Hey, Gerard, every person at Cook County Jail is innocent until they're proved guilty, because they're all in the same situation as Ms. Hughes. They can't afford to bond out.
Yeah.
And so while you're not supposed to put someone in there as a punishment, you're supposed to put them in there to secure them to come back to court. That's the purpose for the bond. Yeah. But there's a lot of people sitting in that courtroom who can't come up with $15,000, $5,000, $1,500, and nobody's very sympathetic about them being in that environment.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got attorney Matt Belcher on the show tonight on Gerard McClendon Live. Let me go to some Facebook comments, attorney Belcher.
Yes, Judge.
I asked the question on Facebook, should Wilmette residents have to go to Cook County Jail after committing a crime? I've got Tony here. Tony says, why not? Glenn says, sure. I'm sure there's plenty of room there, Gerard. Another Tony says, crime is crime. I don't care if she didn't kill anyone. Send her to jail. And Smitty says, yep, they should go to the Cook County Jail regardless. They're close enough. You know what's interesting? The seriousness, Attorney Belcher, of a hit and run, please lay that out. Explain that to my viewers, because I mean, Matt, I tell young people, I'm like, look, if you're ever involved in an accident, whatever you do, stay there, because if you hit and run, you're in more trouble than you would have ever been in. What's the seriousness of this offense?
Okay, George. So we have two different offenses here. First, she's been charged with the actual hit and run involving a personal injury. That's the Section A of the Act. There's a Section B of the Act called failure to report. And failure to report is actually more serious of a crime if the person winds up dying. So let's hope for the best and hope Ms. Goone carries on and survives this, and there's no problems. However, let me tell you that I'm going to break a little bit of news here. So the significance to Attorney Levin telling everybody that his client was arrested within 28 minutes is because Section B of the Act says that you have to report no later than 30 minutes from the time of the accident.
So that's interesting. So we've got a lot of legalese here.
Well, here's the argument that you make for the defense attorney is that she drove past the police department, she felt remorse, she pulled over, she was going to make a telephone call, and right as she was ready to call and report this accident, the Winnetka police rolled up on her and she didn't have the opportunity.
Wow. Matt Belcher, hold tight. I got to go to break here. New Trier student Erin Hughes allegedly strikes classmate Sarah Goone in a hit-and-run accident on Green Bay Road. Are some people too good for Cook County Jail? Attorney Jack Levin believes that Erin Hughes shouldn't go. Too dangerous. North Shore kids shouldn't be subject to the doldrums of 26th and Cali. Call me, 877-358-2588. Does Erin Hughes deserve a break? Should Erin Hughes stay in jail? Gerard McClendon Live. I'll be back in 2 minutes.